Hey, I guess we're empresses. Why not emperors?
Sure.
You know?
Because there can only be one, unfortunately.
Late, right? For me, it's past my bedtime if I was still there, but I'm here.
Yeah.
And so, Gideon, let's jump into this last one. Land of Dawn. We know what's at stake. FUT Esports and KOG.
All right, let's see how this is going to end up, right? Because FUT really took the initiative here to say, you know what, Payan, you are not going to get caught this time. You got to play something else this time round in RX. Hopefully, he can make up for the performance on Obsidia with this Moskov. And again, it's going to be some tough work.
Yeah, looking at the emblems too, nothing sticking out too much. Again, the I don't know, reintroduction of Harley coming back in, at least here day 2. He's still a threat, like we saw from the previous matchup when he was brought out, debuted through this. But the main thing is are you able to go ahead and complement that early damage that he has? With an Atlas setup, potentially, yes. Psyche, again, one of the first players to get a Savage on day 1 of the wildcards is playing this Lilia. Early good damage. Oh, he's quite low.
Oh my god, he nearly died there. I thought for a second the true damage was going to be eaten up, but now he's going to make it out of there. Forcing the flicker out from Psyche is great. And initially I thought, wow, that was a winning trade for Psyche. Like, really nice job. You force Zed to go for the recall, and then he gets chunked out by Nile, and now it's back to even. And arguably more of an advantage for Zed.
Yeah. So maybe the Zetian's going to be more of a threat. Up top, though, 33rd.
Oh, he's going to get locked down straight away.
Oh,
he flickers, he dashes as well, and he saves his life and still managing to hold on to that last creep to hit level 4 at the right time.
That's what's so scary about the Atlas, you know? The ability to rotate rather quickly, and sometimes you just showing up and that aura that's built around him is enough to kind of burn a flicker, burn a battle spell, or, you know, make an opposing team second guess themselves, and even before you have the Fatal Links, right? So at this point, Turtle's going to be up. KOG trying to get a position here. You've got Kaizen off on this off angle. You've got a whole lot of FUT Esports towards this, but XC, whoa, he doesn't check it. Is he going to be able to spot this out?
Oh, no! And when he does, XC is able to punish him. Flickers out of the way before getting caught in the fly trap of KZ. But now, when you're dealing with a Sora, Blonta is able to turn this around. Fury of the Phoenix is dropped as well to buy a little bit of time as Zed is getting attacked on the side by Psyche. With all positions compromised, KZ secures the turtle and gets to walk away. Oh, no, he's not walking away from that one. But Nile looking for a trade back with the help of Zed, realizing that's it. No more.
They got the turtle, but man, they died, right? Multiple deaths there. And for Exy, I mean, look at this amount of damage he's able to pop out with this instant replay here. Just Nile's gone an instant with a deadly magic, but the damage that's coming through from Exy is just so good here. So much to overload those health bars right now. And even with this, there's the Fury of the Phoenix like we were talking about, but ultimately there's not too much that they can do here. Yes, they secure the turtle, but this just fight is so much to deal with. There's so much early game damage with this kind of lineup that FUT Esports has.
Yeah, really nothing much they can do about it until they start scaling back up. The expectation is for KOG to actually slow down this game, control that tempo, you know, win out these small objectives. Every single one of these things matter.
Yeah, at this point, oh, down bot.
Well, he's still got Purify. The Zaman Force allows him to kind of dash around even more. RX pushes him away, and that should be okay. They just need space. They just need time.
He just needed Zaman Force there, man. I mean, he didn't even need the Purify, right? Payan's that confident with this, is still holding on to it. Him and RX going to go ahead and just...
Oh no, he's in trouble. RX might just die here. I'm pretty sure Zaman Force is coming up in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
He's got it.
Oh, it's 2 seconds off! And now we see the attack coming in from the opposite end. Golden Hour and the Fury of the Phoenix has been dropped down. Pan's ready to fight. It drops down. The Zaman Force in the middle of Blonzet's. He gets back out of here, and now the re-engage from Nile and Zed. KZen holding that front line here, but RX, he doesn't want to be a part of this. He just wants to farm. Just let him farm.
That fight was really weird, right? But no one goes down, a whole lot expended, battle spells and everything else. Essentially, it'll be a reset for them to go ahead and set up for this turtle coming up here. But yeah, Payan, he held on to that Purify for a really long time. He knows that limit, and also, you know, you saw that highlight of this being dangerous grass, being able to maneuver around these bushes. Here's for the turtle.
Oh, now, KZen gets the turtle once again, steals it away from Psyche, and now they're looking to turn this fight around. Oh, Cloud Shift into the Fatal Link straight away. Xe is able to take out Zed, gets now for the double kill. The Appraiser's wrap to chunk the rest down, but Xe's triple maniac is gonna be just enough.
FUT Esports just
exploded.
Just exploded on KOG. I mean, what the heck? Did we just see? That was a team fight. Actually, that wasn't even a team fight. That was just a massacre.
Yeah, let's look at the instant replay and see where the Nuclear Shadow ends up, because it all starts with just a fat wombo combo. Cloud Shift and then Fatal Links.
Dude, the Fatal Links was as fatal as that could be. I mean, he's able to grab essentially 4, setting things up for XC. I mean, that was the quickest Maniac I feel like I have seen.
So ridiculous. So ridiculous. Great coordination, though. Everything that could have went right for them went right. Now FUT has a solid hold on this game.
Yeah, this is just a really kind of devastating if you're trying to deal with this kind of XP difference in the XP lane, but also just the amount of damage that a Paquito is able to provide in comparison to the Sora, right? Usually when you see the Sora, that's what we saw. The shifting skies, the ability to go in and set things up. Yes, Sora can also provide a decent amount of damage, but in that sense, when you can follow through with the Fatal Links so well, you know, a Golden Hour is not even fast enough to deal with the setup potential with this combination for FUT Esports. So a really massive power spike for them now. Fighting down bot, XC.
Oh,
get away.
The spear connects. Oh, Zed able to get over the wall before actually getting collapsed against it. Fury the Phoenix to buy some time in the Golden Hour to get KZ out of there, but KZ can barely move. Zamin forced out from Payen to turn this around, and KZ says, thank you. An opportunity wasted. Purified to get him out of there. The Fatal Links does not connect with the backline, now getting attacked by the one and only Zed. He goes down, and XC double kill again. Walking away, Payen, no mana. Nothing left to fight for.
And XE is the champion in this game right now. 7-1-4. He is on fire and more on the Paquito here. And this is why we've seen this hero picked up so much, even leading to the wildcard stages in MSC here at EWC 26. And this hero, you'll see a whole lot of it throughout the main stage because, man, the ability to do that, you know, exit the fight, come back, have that full locked and loaded combo is just too much for a lot of teams to deal with, especially when you're down. I mean, we just had this whole discussion. Oh, RX, he gets Retribution.
He's a goner here. They've already got the reset with the Energy Eruption. Praises Wrath, you know, just to put a little spice on top. But KZ now genuinely out of position here. Do they have enough time to turn this around? Cloud Shift as well. They engage Fury, the Phoenix, Fatal Links, frontline in trouble. Payen trying to make the happening. Golden Hour bought the time that they were looking for, and Payen, he's running out of the duration of the Zamin Force, finds one, looking for the second, jumps back in, gets the third, but XC says no with a double kill, and Zed finally collapses to Kazue.
Oh my goodness, man. Again, XC just farming kills here, and the rest of FUT Esports as well. Another wipeout. KOG has just pretty much been dismantled up to this point, time and time again. With this kind of advantage, what I was going to say before that all broke out was, like we said, man, you know, advantage right now in the current meta, it's so difficult to turn it around in certain circumstances with certain kind of compositions, and this is one of them from KOG. How do you stop things? How do you stop, and who do you stop is the question that KOG is sitting here trying to figure out throughout this game, because everybody's pretty much a threat on FUT Esports, man. Even the Rome, like Blotsfet on the Atlas is as threatening enough as the rest of them. And he's just the one enabling all this to happen too. So right now, sitting on almost 6,000 gold ahead, you can see the disparity in items. They're going for more.
Oh, XE trying his options onto Payen. They managed to get the Zamin Force out. However, they hold on to the Holy Shield, and the next set of waves are starting to come from every single angle. And it's a 6.8k lead. Before this, I would say a 10k lead is guaranteed GG, but the 6.9 is starting to look real good here as the next Holy Shielding collapses.
Yeah, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if FUT Esports decides to try to make a play.
They don't have the tower again?
They don't have to, but they just might. I mean, that's one of the things, you know, with this kind of lineup, this kind of advantage, you could do that. But Lord is up. They take the discipline route. They'll go center up for this Lord, secure it, and then knock on the base turrets.
Yep, that's exactly what you want to see for the setup. Now, XC, what is he going to do here? He's the one who's got the big numbers. He's 9-1-7. A single shutdown could absolutely ruin this game, but he opens it up by attacking KZ. That's number one. Flickers away as you see Nile looking for an opportunity to cut into the top side. But let's at least able to make sure he controls the intersection points.
They're still respecting what KOG might potentially try to do, or they just want to go ahead and try to bait them into a fight. They're not going to hard focus on the Lord just yet. RX cleared up that mid. He'll start this up. 33 up on this top side, and XC Almost having that stance. He's got the champ stance now.
Oh, no. This Lord feels like it's going to go to FUT no matter what. That slow pushing wave down to that bot side. FUT is holding KOG hostage right now.
Yeah, they've got to deal with this. They got to send someone to deal with this right now unless they choose to just go for a fight. Keep an eye on the flickers, too, especially from Blotzfet. If they give the call, a deadly magic thrown out on Nile. Nile's going to be fine, though. So they'll go ahead and deal with this. A big wave, the chunky wave down bot, starting to center up. Oh, KOG's got to play the macro level here. Half health on this Lord.
This is making me so anxious right now. They're gonna lose. They know that they are willing to drop the holy shielding, but they are waiting for a singular win condition. And number one, it has to go be looking towards Kazue's side. Wait, KZen, you're a little low here.
Oh, he's really low.
He gets 4 members with a fatal links right into the golden hour. Fear of the Phoenix comes out just in time, but it's too late. Psyche takes him out. Kazue, the next to fall as their third, is able to find him. 4 for 1, and XE comes out with even more than he came out with.
Oh, they're going for Payin too. Payin just trying to walk away, clear out the bottom lane. He's still got a shield there, but man, Payin, what can you do against this team? He still slowly walks to heal up, but he's got so much more to deal with.
I mean, Zed's coming back up, KZen is up in 2, and 33 is coming up in 1. They got one opportunity here, and no fatal links from Blotzfets just yet. They're going to be taking out the other inhibitors. In the meantime, whoa, getting a little low there. They're going to back away, and it looks like they'll give them one more opportunity despite the 20-6 score.
Yeah, really surprising there with this kind of lead. Things went the way that they did. 9,000 gold ahead. 20-6 right now. FUT Esports controlling the cornerstone of this game. Looking to cap it out. There's one base turret left in KOG's base. Itemization-wise, you're not too bad for Payin. You know, there's maybe a sliver of hope if somehow they don't get set up the way we've seen them throughout this game, man. I think that's the biggest problem with KOG. Like, they have damage potential, but what is that damage potential if you just get fatal links to death, you know, or your team does? It might not even be Payin, but what can he do against five guys of FUT Esports if his team dies to that fatal link setup?
Yeah, it's a little tough because not everybody has Purifies, right? And even those who have Purifies still need to worry about other CC later down the line. Now, Nile going in and out of the fight as always, just to buy a little bit of time, the important time that KOG needs right now. With 2 missing inhibitors, they're just going to be locked underneath the crystal.
Okay, so right now it looks like KOG is just going to go ahead and play the defensive game, right? Hold things down the best they can. You still got a minute towards that Lord to come up here. So this amount of time that they're going to be able to buy, I'm wondering if it'll be enough to actually turn a game around. That's the big thing. Part of this is not just keeping Payin alive or him keeping himself alive through that eventual base push, or if they try to contest the Lord like they did previously, and it comes down to maybe a miracle retribution, that could be maybe one of the win conditions that KOG is looking for right now. Because at this state, they have so much ground to cover. You almost have to get in a position where, all right, maybe we rely on a miracle play. Uh-oh, they might get sandwiched in, though.
Well, let's find out here because RX is ready to fight it now. Oh, fatal links onto 2 frontliners. Fury of the Phoenix as well to buy some time. Payin goes with his Ammon Force, but is forced to move away. As you see the RX, he ends up flickering into the golden hour. He could have caught 2, and that's already 2 down. But FUT have found the hole that they've been looking for and are looking for more. 33 the next tough fall. RX saved from his previous sins.
They got a wave in mid. They're looking to go ahead and close out the game.
They're looking for the crystal at this point. Zed will try his absolute best, but now the first to go down, and Zed just has to watch as the crystal finally explodes. That's GG, well played. FUT take the game.